Oh, mate, everyone I bring here loves it. For us, it's home more than anything else. It's really is just a good place to, as soon as you get here, you relax. I think it's more having your family here with you, and we all enjoy this place, and we all enjoy fishing, and we enjoy shit stir and getting into each other, and it's home. It's home. My name's Mark Hateley. I'm third generation in a family business, and my son Matthew is fourth generation. We're at Ansons Bay at the family shack. We've been here on this site for over 65 years, and the shack sort of evolved. It's come from a dirt floor at one stage when we first got it, and then the walls were lined with cardboard, and then we've just built it, and yeah, you can't beat it. As growing up here as a kid was pretty awesome. We had your own dinghies, and we'd get up of a morning and disappear and come back at lunch, and then disappear and come back for tea, and that was our life. Tassie's got everything that I want from a point of view is my recreation and everything like that. I can be 2 hours to anywhere. So if I want to go to the snow, I'm 2 hours. If I want to go up to my shack up the highlands in the lakes and trout fish, I'm less than that, I'm an hour. I come down here, I'm 2 hours. So everything's reasonably close. And I find it's pretty laid back. We don't have the rat race of Sydney and all those places. So we've got my mother and father, Kent and Tina. Dad and I bought matching Stabicrafts back in the day, and we bought 2400s, and you can see here's 2400 in the back there, the silver one. And the last video the captain did was on my 24. I've now upgraded to a 2750 Supercab, and it's the only one in Australia, or in the world actually. They haven't built another one with that Gen 3 hull. I'm a boat's called thirsty work, mate. It's always thirsty work fishing. Mate, it's for me, it's got everything. It's got the room that I wanted. It's got the lock-up cabin, because when we go travelling, if we go tuna comp or a sword comp or something like that, you can leave all your gear in your boat, lock the door and walk into the pub, and you know everything's going to be reasonably safe. The ride is so much better, and the underfloor storage, it's got everything that I wanted. And because we designed this, I had a couple of trips to New Zealand with Stabicraft and the boys there. It's 28 foot or 27.5 foot, 2.5 beam. It's about, on the trailer, about 3.8 high, and weighs just under 4 tonne when it's fully fueled with 500 litres of fuel and a bit of gear. Yeah, it's got tuna tubes in it. It's got a great live bait tank. The engines are twin 200 Mercs, V6s. I didn't go to V8s. I really like them. I like them because they're just no noise. You can turn them on and you don't really know they're on. It's quite amazing. Coming from an E-Tech Gen 2 E-Tech to these is just chalk and cheese. I've repropped it with some smaller props, and it gives me some really good hole shot, which we need down here. It's probably one of the best riding aluminium boats I've ever been in. This thing draws less than the 2400 with twins on it. And people were coming in the barway the last few days and everyone was hitting, except for me. And my boat's another 1.5 metres longer. My sound is an 8416 Garmin with radar, autopilot, FLIR camera. FLIR camera is awesome. It's fantastic for early morning starts when you're trying to go in and out of boat ramps, and also navigating marinas and boats and bits and pieces, because it lights up the screen like daylight. You just drive off your screen rather than looking ahead. What makes a good boat for fishing and diving? It's the storage underneath, because you can put all your bottles under the floor, and you've got the deck clean. You can take 6 or 7 people in it, and you're not walking over the top of people. You've got plenty of room. We do a lot of camping in it, and it's having the solid cab and being able to be up in there warm and dry, and and you can punch into a wave, and you can actually go through the wave, and it'll just take it. It doesn't move an inch. They're a tank. They really are. It's the best solid boat I've had, and I've had a 609 Stabie, I've had a 659, I've had a 2400. Now I've got the 2750, and I've also got a 1450 dinghy. Mate, I got it from Deegan Marine. I've bought a lot of boats from Hateley. Hateley's a good close friend of mine, and he really looks after us, but he knows his stuff, because he's a fisherman himself. So when you go and buy a boat from him, he's selling you a boat that he would use, and how he sets it up is how you really want to fish out of it. So all the points from where your reel plugs should go, and pie oven, all those sort of things, it's been thought out. First day we came down, and we got down here on the Friday, the guys got down here on the Friday night, we prepped everything. Saturday morning we got up early after a very large night, and a couple of us weren't very well, but we headed up to Bank Strait to catch some stripies, and we did pretty well. I must admit the other boys slayed us. The Purton boys, they ended up with 6 good stripies, and Hateley and I ended up with a couple each, and we got some nice mowong and bits and pieces. Then they went for a dive, they picked up some crays, and yeah, we picked up some gummies, gummy shark and some silver mowong, and yeah, it was a good first couple of days. Mate, I think we've eaten pretty well. I think the first night we had steak, eggs and chips, which was, well, it wasn't a bad feed, it was pretty good steak. Second night we had crayfish, abalone and gummy shark and some silver mowong. Then last night we had striped trumpeter, crayfish, abalone again. Yeah, we've done all right, haven't we? We've done this all our lives, and you know, it's nothing for us to go and get crays and come back, and you actually get sick of them towards the end of the year when the season starts to slow down. You think, oh, I've had enough now, I'm done.